Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all ages, including Philly cheesebirds and Motor City Cats, this is the Madden Bowl, Round 3, Game 28, the main event of the final round. Before we get to the semifinals, the championship game, whatever you want to call it, this is the last round before we get to crowning some champions. This is the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Detroit Lions at Ford Field. And man, what a way to finish the third round off. Then two top tier teams battling it one on one in dominant performances. And I mean, could you ask for any better? Philly versus Detroit, the dream game. Here we go. Saquon versus Gibbs. Jalen versus Jared. The Lions wearing the blackout. Here we go. This is a big game. The Eagles have won their last two games, defeating and making a comeback against the Texans, as well as defeating who did they beat in the first round? I don't know why I can never remember this. As well as dominating Saints in round one. As for the Lions, they have had two back-to-back very tough games. First round against the Falcons that they won 27-23, and then in the next round they faced the Commanders and also had another tough game, which they ended up winning. 22-17. That was a close game as well. Main event kickoff. Here we go. Detroit takes it back. Raymond drives up the field to the former number 26 yard line. And here comes former number 26 himself, Josh Gibbs, and the quarterback, Jared Goff, who won the MVP in his last game, throwing 33 for 45, 78% completion percentage, 364 yards, 2 touchdowns, and an interception. Handoff to, holy crap, Montgomery just got eaten alive by that big freaking bird, Jordan Davis. Holy crap. A loss of 12 on the first play of the game for the Eagles defense. Golly. Tosses it to Laporta, who gets some big yardage there, about 8. As it's 3rd and 4 now. Third down. The Lions. You don't want to go 4 and out on the very first drive. It's been some fun games watching these two teams play. That Texans game, man. That was a fun game. First down, Lions. To Amon-Ra. Ra, St. Brown. You're whispering sweet nothings in Nick Sirianni's ear there. Gets hit out of bounds by Cooper DeJean, the white corner. I mean, these two the Eagles had a very easy first round. You know, they kind of just walked through the Saints. But man, that Texans game, the Texans were on top for a very long time. And I mean, I pretty much thought the Eagles were out. I thought the Texans had rallied and made their comeback and won. But man, Eagles showing that grit. And you know, I'm a Lions fan, so I like grit, man. The Eagles came back and won that game. The Lions, they had a very tough Falcons game and then just kind of walked through the Commanders. The score said 17-22, but man, the Lions just had full control of that game as they get another first down and drive it into the enemy territory, ball on the 45. My team, the Lions, they have had the longest drive so far in the Madden series. 16 plays for 80 yards and a touchdown. And they have been immaculate at doing just that, just dragging out these drives and scoring touchdowns with them. They've done it quite a few times. It's kind of what their game is the first time I noticed it happening. And man, they have just been immaculate. And I've been noticing it throughout the series that the longer these drives goes, the more guaranteed these teams are to score. Number 18, Isaac Tesla, there with the catch. He's been pretty solid hand in real life and here in the series so far for Jared Goff. Wearing number 81. I meant to change his number to 18, but I guess he's respecting Megatron today. Laporta on the catch for a gain of 3. Cooper DeJean on the tackle as they move into the 31. And the Lions are in decent field goal range now. Be about a 48-yarder from here. Toughest contest yet for either of these teams. Dumps it off to Laporta, who brings it in for, I don't believe, any gain there. 3rd and 7. Yeah, the ball going nowhere there. Shotgun set. Fakes the handoff. Looking. Dumps it deep. Swatted away. Targeting Amon-Ra there as it's swatted away in the end zone. And the Eagles defend the end zone and force a field goal. Jake Bates, one of the most sure kickers in the league. 48-yarder here is up and good. And the Lions go up by 3. All right, boys, keep it up, keep it up. I'm not rooting here, but go Lions. No bias, go Lions. I love my boys, can't help it. And I hate the Eagles, so I mean, I will be very disappointed if the Eagles beat my team today. However, I gotta show my respect. If they beat them, you know, good job. But I'm not gonna say I'm gonna be happy about it. No promises. Can't promise that. I'm gonna be like, yep, F you, Jalen Hurts. Thanks for beating my team today. I will remember that when I continue not to draft you on my fantasy. Here he comes, Jalen Hurts, who has definitely been helping carry this offense to the promised land so far. Handoff to Saquon. Saquon has been relatively quiet here throughout the Madden series. Not much from it. Jalen Hurts and Nakobe Dean winning the MVPs in their last game against the Texans. Hurts. Handoff to Saquon for another big gain there. Hurts threw for 249 yards for 81 completion percentage, 3 passing touchdowns and a rushing touchdown, as well as Nakobe Dean getting 2 TFLs, 4 tackles, a sack, and an interception, as well as 4 presses. Handoff to Saquon again, and this time he's lit up. Not going far. 1 yard gain on the play. Ball already up at the 43-yard line. In the game before that, I believe Jalen Hurts won the MVP in that one as well. Yes, he threw for 251. Tosses it to Goddard. He had 89% completion percentage and 1 touchdown passing and rushing as well. So in his last game, he played way better than he did against the Saints. It's third down now, though. Ball on the 48. It's much too far for a field goal. Let's see if the Eagles can convert. They do. It's to Dotson, who isn't going down. At least not easy. I said Dotson, it's Brown. A.J. Brown. I just misread his number there. A.J. Brown not going down easy. Breaking branch off the tackle. Jack Campbell. It took the entire pride to bring him down. It's like hunting an elephant. Took the entire pack to bring him down there. Ball on the 39. Handoff to Saquon, who takes it up the field for a gain of 5. Fourth rush of the day. Already 4 rushes, and he's already got 20 yards. That is deadly. That is more than 5 yards per carry. You cannot be converting that much as a defense. Saquon in motion. Lined up in man. Dumps it off to Saquon, who gets the first down. And the Eagles have moved deep into field goal range and trying to move even deeper into touchdown range. The Lions got to defend the den to keep the lead. Shotgun set. Man in motion. Takes off. He's got blockers. And a first down. Devontae Smith. Using some fancy footwork there to get the first down and move up to the 15-yard line as the Eagles close in on a touchdown. Handoff to Saquon, who's got blockers. Nice gap there for 6 yards. 2nd and 4 as we close the first quarter. 3-0. Detroit on top for now. Not very far away from the end zone are the Eagles. The Lions, however, they've been a tight team in the red zone. They've been tough to beat within that 10-yard line. Once you compact them, they just spread you out. They cover you up. They haven't been as good as the Browns or the Buccaneers have, but man, they're at least top 4, and they lock them up. Jalen Hurts goes nowhere. 3rd down. Ball on the 9-yard line. They've got to hold them out of the 5-yard line to keep them from a first down. Pressure coming. Jalen Hurts has got room and a touchdown. Hit as he crosses the finish line. And then does a cartwheel to style on the Lions. The Eagles take the lead. That dangerous footwork of Jalen Hurts has yet to be stopped. A rushing touchdown in every game he's participated in so far, making it his 3rd rushing touchdown. He's got 4 passing and 3 rushing. That is ridiculous. 7 touchdowns total for that young guy. The Eagles take the lead in 11 plays. There it is. The 11 plus. It's deadly, man. Seeing the Lions, they kicked a field goal in 10. Maybe if they would have got one more play off, that would have been a touchdown. Takes off. Raymond. A good return there. I said Raymond. It was actually Jamison Williams. Gets it to the 35. Second drive here for the Lions. Both teams completely chewing up that first quarter. Handoff to Gibbs, who gets 4 on the play. Ball on the 38. I formation with Laporta in motion. Fakes the handoff. Dumps it off deep. Way overthrown. It was going to Jamison, who got compacted in between double coverage. And Jared Goff just launched it way too far down the field. I've heard the joke, he's down there somewhere, but man, he's not that far. And the screen is broken up. Jalen Carter gets in the backfield and forces 4th and 6. This Eagles defense forces the 4 and out. And man, what a punt. Got him all the way backed up to the 10, and they drive him back. Gets him to the 14. And the Eagles, they're out there right back on the field in no time at all. Quick 4 and out. Jalen dumps it off. Intercepted! And he takes it almost to the house. The ball's on the 3. DJ Reed. What a play by the defense. What a play. Jalen Hurts, his first interception of the season. DJ Reed, who was a key player in the last couple of games, getting some deflections and holding his coverage, finally gets that much needed interception that he's been wanting. As they line up in goal line set. Hands off to the fullback, who gets it to the 1 and tackled by Nakobe Dean, MVP of the last game. The Eagles, their early lead is already being threatened. And Amon-Ra, he's not covered at all over there. Dumps it off to David Montgomery. And he's tackled by Zach Bond. Loss of 1. Gotta see what they do here now. Been held out on 2 run plays. Maybe they do quick pass. Yeah, they're lined up in shotgun. We might be seeing a pass here. Dumps it off. Touchdown. Makes it look easy. Isaac Tesla finds the end zone for the Lions. Touchdown. That's either his first or second touchdown of the series. What a big win for him there. He's been a sure hand and he much deserved it. The Lions, with the help of the defense, take the lead back and have a chance to make it a 3-point game again. The kicker on for the extra point. Kick is up, and it's good. 3 plays, 3 yards in just a minute. Some tight rush defense there. The Eagles have one of the toughest rush defenses in the league. Held them out of the end zone, but man, it's just too close for the Lions not to find the end zone. Eagles would capitalize that if it was the other way around. That's just how this game is going to be. It's going to be a mistake game. These teams are both so good that they're going to have to force mistakes. They're going to have to force things to happen. They're not going to make mistakes easy. Dumps it off to Goddard. Just gets 2 on the play. 2nd and 8. The The Lions starting early with the forced mistakes. Four receivers lined up and shotgun set. Drop back, looking, dumps it off deep, and he dropped it. Dotson can't hold on to it. The tight coverage forces third down. Getting sandwiched there. 3rd and 8. Ball on the 27. Here comes the pressure. It's too much. An entire pride of Lions. All getting their hands on the bird in the backfield. It's a sack. Levi is going to get counted. I think Hutch is going to get the half there. Anzalone was back there. Branch was too. Not Brian Branch. Terry and Arnold was back there too. Oh my goodness. Not Terry and Arnold. Who's number 31? Kirby Joseph. My bad. I know that. Kirby Joseph was back there. Anzalone was back there. Levi and Hutch. Man. They were all back there on that play. And the Lions have the ball back on decent fieldage. Ball on the 34. Drops back looking for an open man. He gets him. It's Jameson Williams who finds the first down. And just a little more. Ball on the 46 now. 3:25 left on the clock. Getting close to 2-minute drill here as Jared Goff is in shotgun. Looking. Dumps it off. It's Laporta who gets 6 on the play. Ball on the 49, getting ready. Across that 50-yard line. Momentum is in the favor of the Lions at the moment. And if they can score again, it'll all but cement that momentum. Handoff. Fakes it. Dumps it off. It's Jameson who gets a big gain. Drives it all the way down to the 26. What a play as Blankenship just can't keep up with his speed. It wasn't even Blankenship on the play. It was number 27. 27 couldn't keep up with his speed there. Ball on the 26 with 2:15 on the clock. Laporta goes in motion. Pressure coming. He dumps it off to Tesla, and there's a penalty. Oh, critical. Roughing the passer on Bryce Huff. And that's going to push him all the way up to the 9. It was already a pretty decent 6-yard gain there. He drives him all the way up to the 9-yard line now as we go into the 2-minute warning. The Lions lead 10-7. In the red zone here. Looking to make it a 10-point game. To make it a 10-point game. Dumps it off quickly to Gibbs, who can't hold on to it. I'm on Ra, who can't hold on to it. Second and goal for the Lions. All alone, Goff. Looking. Pressure coming. Dumps it off. Gets a gain to the 3-yard line. Jameson Williams bringing it down. Makes it a much more manageable 3rd and goal, but do you run it? It's a little far, especially when the last time you were down here they held you. They're in shotgun. We'll see what they do. It's a pass. Gibbs is open. He tosses it to Gibbs, who dives into the end zone. Touchdown, Lions. They take the 10-point lead. What a diving catch into the end zone. Man, getting clobbered as he went through, too. Great play by Sonic there. And the Eagles are down by 9, maybe 10, if Bates can make the extra point. Kick is up. It's good. No extra point has been missed yet. We've had a couple of missed field goals. I think we've had 3 or 4 now. No blocks. And no missed extra points yet. I wish there was a slider for block kicks, because I would definitely like to see it happen a little more often. We've watched. This will be the 28th game and not a single block kick yet. I've caused 5 block kicks in 3 games in Madden, so I feel like it should be happening more often. I don't want it to happen like every other game, but I'd like it to happen maybe. Oh! What awareness by Devontae Smith to get the first down after the ball got tipped in the air. What a play! Wow! I hope that is highlighted in the post game, because I would love to get the action shot of that. What a play! With 1:02 and counting, dumps it off to Goddard, who can't get much. 2nd and 8. I can't remember what I was talking about before that play. Oh, I was talking about the blocked field goals. I'd like to have seen at least 2 by now. Jalen Hurts is on the move. He gets a first down as he's dragged down by Jack Campbell. Again, if you cannot contain Jalen Hurts, you cannot contain this offense. Jalen Hurts is definitely a weapon on his feet. There's a reason he's 3rd place in rushing touchdowns in the league. It's him, Saquon, and Derrick Henry are the league leaders at the moment. Dumps it off to Goddard, who drives forward for a first down, and he gets it to the 47. 27 seconds left. It would be a 57-yard field goal from here. 58. It's a big kick. Longest so far has been 60. So we've seen it happen. But still, 58. That is a very big kick. Shotgun set, looking. Dumps it off. Goddard gets 8 on the play for a much more manageable field goal. Ball on the 33 now. It'd be 50 from here. Six and counting. They don't have time. They're not going to be able to make the kick. Pressure coming. He's going to take off on his feet and throw it away. And that is halftime. The Lions lead 17-7. As I think the Eagles did not make the right call there. They should have kicked the field goal. They should have just rushed the kicker out there, kicked the field goal. It would have been a big kick, but I mean, at least it would have given you a chance for points. This Lions defense, it's much too tough for them to try to make a 31-yard pass down the field for a touchdown. On short time, rushed, it just doesn't happen. Same would go for the Lions. The Lions, that would not be a good decision to make against this Eagles defense. You can't make plays like that happen against teams at this elite of a level. And uh-oh, we have an injury. Oh, number 48 goes down. We'll see if he can come back. These two even matched in total yards. Both have 108 at the moment. Handoff to Saquon, who gets nothing. Davenport on the play there. He's been a pretty solid guy for the Lions throughout this series. Said his name quite a few times, all during big key TFLs or making sure that they don't get anywhere deep. Had a couple of sacks now too. Handoff to Saquon again, who gets eaten up for just a gain of 2. Stewart on the play. He's been a pretty decent character for this defense as well, as they are at 3rd down already. Ball on 34. It was a good starting field position, but they're already on 3rd down. The Lions, they're tight right now. Saquon in motion. Pressure coming. Dumps it off to Saquon, who gets the 1st down. He goes backwards, though. Oh, no, he went backwards, and McNeil capitalized on it, and they forced the 4th down. That was a football maneuver. He got hit and tried to bounce back out, and he went way too far backwards, and the Lions, they stop it and get the 4th down. Oh, and the ball just barely bounced into the end zone. They'll send the Lions to the 20. And the Lions now have a chance to really spread this score. Get a touchdown here. Be a 3-score game. That would be a comfortable lead. Dumps it off to Amon-Ra, who gets 7 as Jared Goff gets 107 yards on the day. He's got 2 touchdowns already. Look at that. These guys are just, when it comes to the yards, they're even. That defensive play, it has made all the difference in the world so far. Laporta in the stinky pants motion. Pressure coming! Zach Bond obliterates Jared Goff in the backfield. It's 3rd and extra long. Zach Bond, what a play. Oh my goodness. I'm shocked Jared was even able to hold on to the ball. Holy cow. 3rd and long. What was 3rd and very short is now way less manageable. You gotta be thinking screen pass here, or it's a medium route here. You gotta get something here. Goff has time. He boots it wide open. Jameson Williams is gone. Touchdown. But there's Laundry. There's Laundry. Oh, it's going to be declined. Roughing the passer on Zadarius Smith, former Lion. It's declined as Detroit nukes the end zone and takes a spacious lead. Looking to make it 24-7, and it is. 3 plays and 81 yards. What a drive. And the Eagles, they are down bad at the moment. And Devontae Adams drives it forward to the 28. Jalen Hurts now, he's got to try and figure out how to get this ball rolling. Shotgun set. It's Goddard in motion. Handoff to Saquon. Gets 4. This is the most Saquon's ever been involved in the game so far. He hasn't had a lot of stellar plays. Haven't been calling his name a lot, which then again, we haven't been calling very many running backs' names at all. Pressure coming, dumps it off. It's Goddard who gets a first down and more, and gets it to the 44. That is not Goddard. Who was that guy? I thought Goddard was 81. Is he 88? I don't know who that guy was, but he got a big play there for a first down. On the 44, it's 1st and 10. Pressure coming, dumps it off. This time it's Goddard who gets just a gain of 1 as Zach Branch lights him up. If you're just tuning in, Philadelphia, it was a tight game. They were leading 7-3. They stopped the Lions, and Jalen Hurts threw an interception that got carried all the way down to the 3-yard line, which the Lions scored off of. Dumps it off to Dotson, who gets about 6 on the play. Then it was back-to-back big touchdowns. A diving catch by Jahmyr Gibbs in the end zone, and then an absolute nuke was just thrown to Jameson Williams just 2 minutes ago. Jalen on the run. He gets hit and dropped right on the first down marker. Ball on the 45 down. The Lions have stepped up and taken the game to the Eagles. They're making the Eagles play. Shotgun set. He's all alone. Dumps it off. Big hit onto Dotson. Gain of 6, though, on the play. Jack Campbell on the hit. Ball on the 38. Right before halftime, the Eagles had a pretty good chance of rushing their field goal team out to snipe a field goal, but they just didn't take it. Tried scoring the touchdown, and Jalen Hurts had to throw it away. Hutchinson is in the backfield. Ball's on the ground. It's a fumble. And Saquon Barkley had to jump on it. Hutchinson forces the fumble. It's 3rd and 10. The Lions have come in here hot. Holy cow. He's got time. He's going to take off. Get the first down. No! He gets stuffed. Anzalone said, "You're short, big dog. You may squat 700, but I hit 700. Boom! What a stop on 4th and 1. And they're going to send Elliott out there. No, they're going to go for it. Of course you got to go for it this late in the game. Goddard in motion. Handoff to Saquon, who gets it easy. Breaking tackles left and right. Gets a big gain and gets it to the 21-yard line. Great play there by Saquon, who just bounces off defenders like a pinball. Like I said earlier, Saquon, this is the most involved he's been in the offense all series long. Drops back. Tosses it to number 81, who gets about 9 on the play. The Eagles are closing in on a score here. Ball on the 12. Handoff to Saquon, who gets the first down easy. He rushes forward. Arnold brings him down. And that is the end of the third quarter. Man, this game is flying. Some big hits from both sides of the ball. But the Lions lead 24-7. Ball on the 5. As Philadelphia tries to make this a 10-point game again. Pressure coming. Jalen tries to make a move. He gets sacked. Davenport gets the sack. Jalen had tried to bounce out to the outside, but Davenport seen it coming. And he was able to keep pace and stop him from going forward. 2nd and goal. Shotgun looking. Takes off again. He's going to rush in. Touchdown, Jalen. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the day. And the Eagles put 13 and maybe 14 up on the board. Jalen has just not had anything going for him in the pass game. It's all been rush. The Lions have just locked down the passing game for the Eagles, and you can tell that it's taking a toll. 13 plays, 72 yards. There it is, that dreaded 11-plus drive that seems to have a 100% completion rating of getting a touchdown. Big drive there. The Lions to get the ball again. They've only had to punt once today. And that one punt got given right back to the offense with that interception earlier. The Lions and Jared Goff trot back out onto the field. And what a game these guys have been having. Tesla wide open. Jahmyr Gibbs wide open. Diving. Jared Goff has 3 touchdowns today. He has lit the sky up with his talent. And it's showing with 181 yards passing. Handoff to Gibbs, who gets a decent gain of 4 on the play. Winner of this game goes on to take the #1 defense in the entire series, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, who just went on and defeated. Big play here, Jamison, wide open. Gets it to the 46. Tampa Bay had a big win earlier today against the Browns, getting a sizable victory over them. A complete second half shutout from those two teams. Handoff to Gibbs, who breaks open, finds the gap, and gets a first down. Literally, we went into the second half. We went into the first half. It was 24-3. The second half started and it ended 24-3. The Buccaneers, they're threatening home field advantage with a 21-point lead, but man, the Lions, they're fighting for home field. Dumps it off. And Jamison, a rare error. He was open and he just dropped it. Oh my goodness, you can't be making mistakes like that. I can't believe it. Holy cow. Pressure coming. He's almost sacked. Cooper DeJean is in the backfield causing the pressure. Too many men blitzing for not enough people who were blocking. It's 3rd and 10. .456 on the clock. Dumps it off. And he gets hit as he throws. Tesla can't come down with it. It's 27. Hits him hard. It's 4th down. They've got a 10-point lead. They're gonna look to make it 13 again. Make it a 2-touchdown lead. Kick is up. It's good. 27-14. The Lions continue to add to the board. Philadelphia, they have a chance now. They can score another touchdown here and make it 21-27. They'll be closing in on that huge deficit they were just under. It was 7-24. It's 14-27 at the moment. That was just a quarter ago. Two sacks in the game so far, and Jalen Hurts almost gave the Lions the ball right back with that fumble again. Just 92 passing yards today for Jalen Hurts. The 3rd quarterback we've seen go into the 4th quarter with just 92 yards. Dumps it off deep! Dotson with a big play. I just had to go and run my big fat mouth, as he definitely just crossed over 100 yards there. With 4:20 left on the clock. Looking. Pressure coming. And he slides for a gain of 3. Ball in enemy territory. Dropping back. Dumps it off. Oh my goodness! He threw it into the back of his lineman's head again. That's the 2nd time that's happened today. Third down. It's 7 yards to go. The Lions looking to get the stop here as Saquon goes in motion. Pressure coming. Davenport. Reed. Jalen is all alone. Gets the 1st down. And man, he is just unstoppable on his feet. Terry and Arnold had to come in and make the tag. With 3:20 on the clock, they close in on the 30-yard line. Looking. Dumps it off. Wide open. And he didn't step out there. They give him the 6-yard line. And I really feel like he may have stepped out of bounds there. It's at least close. It's not that big of a difference. It probably is about 5-6 yards. But Jalen Hurts closes into the end zone. Shotgun and a motion. Looking. Dumps it off. Saquon finds the end zone. Touchdown Philly. And the Eagles make it a 1-score game. Jalen gets his first passing touchdown of the day. And it goes to the running back, Saquon Barkley. It's 20-27 at the moment, with 3 minutes on the clock. Detroit, they've got to score again here. They've got to make sure they get points to keep themselves safe. 6 plays, 70 yards. The Lions are in danger of losing that huge lead they had earlier. We'll see what they do here with 3 minutes to go. Jamison takes it and just drives it to the 27. Decent field position here. 15 for 24, 213, and 3 touchdowns for Jared Goff. Handoff to Gibbs, who makes a play and gets 5. Second and 5. Shotgun set. Chewing up that clock. Man in motion. It's Jamison. Gets the ball off. Dumps it off. It's Amon-Ra, who's got speed as he gets pushed out of bounds by Blankenship. First down, Lions. 2:13 as he gets pushed out of bounds. Unable to drive it to the 2-minute warning. In I formation. Fakes the handoff. Dumps it off to Gibbs, who gets pushed out of bounds. 2nd and 8 with 2:08 on the clock. Ball on the 44. The Lions, they probably need to try and stay in bounds here. 2 plays back to back where they're going out of bounds and stopping that clock. Dumps it off. It's Tesla, who gets pushed out of bounds again. It's 3rd and inches. Tesla gets pretty much 8 yards on the play. Or I'm sorry, 5 yards because it was 2nd and 5. It's inches. Shotgun set. It's all tight. Handoff to Gibbs, who gets the first down. And we finally go into the 2-minute warning after 4 plays of going back to back to back out of bounds. 2-minute drill. Ball on the 35. Handoff to Gibbs, who gets more than enough for a first down and a first timeout called by the Eagles. Drives it up to the 21. Man, that interception earlier drove a gigantic wedge in between these two teams. And it's just now getting to the Eagles that they need to lock in. Fake the handoff. Gibbs gets another easy first down to the 9-yard line. I mean, man, with 1:53, if you can score the touchdown here, may not even have to worry anymore to put the game away. Single back formation. Handoff to Gibbs, who doesn't get far. 2nd down. And the final timeout for Philly has been taken. 2nd and goal with 1:49 left on the clock. Single back formation. Handoff to Gibbs, who gets stuffed again. Gain of 2. .130 and counting with the ball on the 7. It's 3rd and goal. Where do you go here? Handoff to Gibbs, who gets tackled by Zach Bond and goes nowhere. He said, "You can't see me." Fourth and goal. Do you kick the field goal? Field goal attempt here to make it 30-21 with 25 and counting. Kick is up. It's good. And Detroit takes the lead further. And that might just be the cherry on top. (30-21). Jalen Hurts gonna take the field with just 19 seconds left on the clock, as the Eagles were stomped and held down. Jalen rushes away and throws it away with 14 on the clock. The fire that came in today from the Eagles gets stomped on and suffocated. Looking, throws as he gets hit. The Lions will be heading to Tampa for the White Gold Championship. In motion, he runs out of bounds with 1 second left. I mean, I guess Jalen is trying to make it a 29-30 game. It's 4th and 7. They're probably not going to score here. They're just delaying the inevitable. Dumps it off deep. Swatted away. The Lions go to the championship. 21-30. What a game. The Lions defend their den. And the Eagles suffocate under the pressure. What a game. Jalen Hurts, he just lit the field up with his rushes. But man, he just couldn't get anybody open in the passing game. This is one of our shorter games as well. Just under an hour. Jalen Hurts. What a game. Jared Goff, he goes 18 for 27 with 246 yards, 66 completion percentage, and 3 touchdowns with a bomb 82-yard pass to Jameson Williams. As for Hurts, he goes 18 for 25 with just 165 yards, 1 touchdown and 1 interception. Jahmyr Gibbs leads the rushing game, but just by a yard, as Jalen Hurts also gets 63 yards. But he got 2 touchdowns. However, he also got a fumble. Saquon Barkley, this is the most he's gotten handed off to in the series so far. Unfortunately, gets knocked out when he finally does get the ball, and he only gets 53 yards. Jameson Williams was the monster of the day with 141 yards and a passing touchdown. Absolutely just deserting his coverage. And everybody else was below average. It was Grant Calcaterra? Yeah. Grant Calcaterra was the leading receiver for the Eagles with 3 catches, 45 yards. Dotson also got 3 catches for 34 yards. And then Dallas Goedert, 5 catches for 31 yards. A.J. Brown had that one play at the beginning of the game that went for 10, and that was it. As for Philly, they gave up 3 entire sacks. Mailata, Pryor, and Jurgens. But Penei Sewell, monster game with 4 pancakes. And look at Amon Ra. We know he's a blocking guy. Got a pancake today. And man, the stats were just so spread out. Jack Campbell, Zach Bond, Reed Blankenship all getting 8 tackles. Hutchinson getting 3 TFLs. Davenport got a DFL, and Zach Bond also. Aiden Hutchinson got 1.5 sacks. Marcus Davenport got a sack. Zach Bond and Levi Onwuzurike. I don't know how to say his name. Levi got half a sack as well. And it was DJ Reed Jr. who got 3 tackles and that absolutely devastating interception that sent the Lions in an absolute uproar of offensive plays. Man, what a game. Well, the Lions, our finals have been declared. The Bengals will be taking on the Seahawks, and the Buccaneers will be taking on the Lions. The Black Gold Championship and the White Gold Championships will be played, and we are down to our final 4 teams. Thank you all so much for watching. If you liked it, hit that like button. If you like me, go get a pizza. Go get a pizza and slap that thing on the subscribe button. Because, come on. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. There's 3 more games left in this Madden Bowl. I can't believe we're already to the final 3. We're down to the championships, babies. Heck yeah, let's go. Thank you so much for watching. The next game should be the Bengals and the Seahawks. Thank you all so much for watching. And as always,